Ich starte ein neues Projekt. Ach, hallo zusammen. Twin Mirror heißt dieses Spiel. Man sieht es gleich, was das ist. Also, welches Spiel es ist. Es geht da um einen Reporter, um Sam, der nach dem Tod seines Freundes in seine Heimatstadt zurückkehrt. Und das ist ganz schön harter Tobak. Okay, wir starten. Bei Ankunft verirrt. Ja, wir starten neu. Ich hatte schon mal in das Spiel reingeguckt, damit ich nicht völlig vom Hocker falle. Weil ich weiß ja manchmal nicht, was ich machen soll in Spielen. Und bei dem weiß ich jetzt ein bisschen was. Zum Glück. Okay, die Ladezeit ist ein bisschen langweilig. Aussichtspunkt. Da kommt Sam angefahren.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Kann ich auch hier tun. Okay.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart. Welcome back to Basswood, Sam. Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Ja, okay. Die anderen Punkte kann man nicht aktivieren, offensichtlich. Basswood heißt die Stadt.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Friedhof? Ja, da muss er
I'm
hin.
not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Mine von Basswood.
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine. My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares.
Das ist immer so mit
I
Heimatstadt.
remember spending entire summers on the banks, fishing with Nick.
Okay.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Ja.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Wow, Viecher gibt es auch jede Menge. West Virginias malerische Bergwälder sind die Heimat von Rehen, Gleithörnchen, Rotfüchsen, Karnickeln, Fledermäusen und zahlreichen anderen Tieren. Rotfüchse, Wildschweine und sogar Schwarzbären wurden im gesamten Bundesstaat gesichtet und selbst weit abgelegte Farmen berichten gelegentlich von nordamerikanischen Pumas auf der Pirsch. Okay. Führen Sie beim Jagen stets alle erforderlichen Lizenzen und Genehmigungen mit. Jagen Sie nicht unter dem Einfluss von Alkohol. Eine halbe Stunde nach Sonnenuntergang und eine halbe Stunde vor Sonnenaufgang ist das Jagen verboten. Okay. Ups.
There seems to be something here.
Schnitzerei.
Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me. I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Gehen wir noch ganz nach oben.
I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Oh. Die Spiegel. Zerbrochene Spiegel.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Sein Verstand. Tja, die Welt ist nicht so, Sam. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob ich so ein
Even
Spiegelverstand.
if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Würde haben wollen. Okay, wir müssen hier lang. Schätze ich mal. Oh. Hoffentlich falle ich hier nicht runter. Erinnern.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little
This
girl's
is
godfather? I
Nick.
wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Er geht in seinen Verstand und durchlebt seine Erinnerungen. Uiuiui.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no,
Anna.
I wasn't listening. Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
Ich versuche romantisch zu sein.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma.
Deine Oma überfahren.
Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Okay. Er ist wieder zurück in der Realität.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
zurück, um den neuen Tagebucheintrag zu lesen. Kehre zum Auto zurück. Okay.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Schon wieder das Handy.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Sein imaginärer Freund. Twin Mirror. Sam, ab ins Auto. Du kommst doch nicht. Ich bin fast da.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Okay. Jetzt hat er rumgetrödelt. Beerdigt ist es, der Nick ja schon, wenn ich das so richtig mitgekriegt habe. Also jetzt zum Leichenschmaus. Und Jen. Ja, jetzt ist da einer verwundet. Mein Gott, du steigst schon aus, Junge. Na bitte, geht doch. John, so weit. Nix, Tochter.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
Das
So-
Schweigen.
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Es tut mir leid.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right.
You're right.
I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
Aber was ist denn
Listen,
mit
I wanted to talk to you
Leichenschmaus?
about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few
Yeah.
questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Hat der eine Untersuchung versprechen? Ja,
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
es kann auch dauern, ehe der aussteigt. Obwohl. Walter. Das ist Walter. Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Ja. Ups. Erstmal eine Pille reinschmeißen. Geh in die Kneipe. Okay.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Was soll ich drücken?
Yes,
Ah.
the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother.
Ehemaliger Chef.
Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back.
Was
Samuel
kommt weg?
Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
a trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
Wir
In
umarmen
times
ihn.
like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Walter, das dicke Ding.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Los geht's. Und er lodet immer noch. Macht ja nichts, wir sind ja noch jung. Das war meine Werbung mit Boris Becker. Weil die Ladezeiten sind jetzt wirklich ziemlich lange. Hallo? Ah. Ah. Wie schön. Wo ist denn der?
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. Would that mean you couldn't leave town? And you are leaving town right after this, right? 'Cause if you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Ich bin
Only here to pay my
neugierig.
respects to Nick. Nothing more,
Beerdigung.
nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Nimm am Leichenschmaus teil. Wo ist der Leichenschmaus? Sitzeckentisch.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Das war viel
Took
Recherche.
reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Now, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Wo ist denn der Leichenschmaus? Ist doch doof. Wo soll man da hingehen?
I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
Leichenschmaus ist doch was zu essen. Wenn ich mich nicht irre. Aber wo gibt's denn hier was zu essen? Ey, sollen wir was machen? Ich kann es kaum bis in die Kneipe. Erweise liegt die letzte Ehre. Tolle Wurst.
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to? Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
Mein
I know
Beileid.
you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town, all right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Ich finde das ja lustig, der soll am Leichenschmaus teilnehmen. Aber weit und breit ist nichts da.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
Ich konnte nicht normal gucken.
He was more her best friend than a dad. Look at us. Those two were a great team.
Nick und Walter.
Bug was so small back then.
Okay.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
Kann ich hier nichts mehr weiter gucken? Okay, gehen wir weg.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Mit wem hast du gewettet?
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Oh,
Relax.
mit ne
I'm just
Knarre.
playing. At least tell me how you've been.
Als ob es dich interessiert.
Like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Anna.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I
Natürlich weint sie. Ist ja logisch. Eine Beerdigung hält man nun mal. Tagebuch. Nimm am Leichenschmaus teil. Ja, toll. Wo ist der? Hallo? Ja, wir gehen schon gleich da irgendwo hin. Aber ich will jetzt gucken, wo der Leichenschmaus ist. Ich komme nicht raus. Tolle Wurst. Mit denen reden wir nicht mehr.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
But no more than
Da ist der Apotheker.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick.
Bess,
I think she liked his work ethic.
crooked pharmacist.
Polizistin.
That amount is damaging.
Dann gehen wir jetzt mal mit Anna sprechen. Ja. Mit Anna.
Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Well, I'm here now.
Jetzt
I'll have
bin
to
ich
try and come
hier.
by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or two, 5 if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Ich
Yeah,
weiß.
I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Tja,
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe.
mein Typ,
He's
was
an oak,
laberst du so viel?
unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
Dabei nimmt er jetzt
It
am
wasn't just
Leichenschmaus
him.
teil, oder was?
Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Du warst mit
You
Nick
and Nick
zusammen?
started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake.
Der Leichenschmaus, super.
Walter did a good job.
Sie sollte daran
It all just
teilnehmen,
makes me feel
wenn nirgendwo
heavy.
irgendein
Makes
Essen
my
rumstand.
heart hurt.
Nicht mal eine
Like Nick's
Currywurst.
memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Wurde Nick
Nick's
ermordet.
death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous? Whew. Now, this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always. I get it. I just. You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you.
Wie soll er
Sam.
sonst sein?
I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Anna geht.
Samuel, come.
Okay.
Come around with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Okay, das machen wir. Na, und beim nächsten Mal ist der Anfang. Danke fürs Anschauen. Tschüss.